Hello there! I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm back with another exciting Excel tutorial. In this video, we're going to learn how to use the COUNTIF and COUNTIFS functions in Excel. So, without wasting any time, let's dive right in. Here you can see I have an Excel spreadsheet with a bunch of transportation order details. Now, what we're going to do is this. If I want to find the total number of orders that were transported to the Boston destination, I don't want to count them manually using filters. I just want a quick and robust solution. And that's exactly what COUNTIF can do for us. So, let me show you. I'm clicking here. You can select any cell where you want the result to appear. We'll use the COUNTIF function. I'll type the equal sign, then type COUNTIF. You'll notice the function hint pop up. It tells you that COUNTIF counts the number of cells within a range that meet a specific condition. Now, let's give Excel the two things it needs: the range, the column we want to examine, the criteria, what we want to count inside that range. So I'll open the parenthesis and choose my range, which is the destination column. That's column G. Then I'll type a comma. Now Excel wants to know the criteria. What do we want to count in column G? In this case, I want to count how many orders were sent to Boston. Since it's text, we must type it inside double quotes. So I'll type Boston. Now I'll close the parenthesis and hit Enter. And there we go! Excel looked through all the data in column G and found that there are 4 orders with Boston as the destination. Let's do it one more time, but with a different criteria. I'm using the same COUNTIF function, but this time I'll specify the range of number of items, which is column E. Then I'll put a comma. Now Excel is asking for the criteria again. This time, I want to count the orders where the number of items is less than 20. So after the comma, I'll type the less than symbol, followed by 20. And because we're using a comparison operator, we need to put the whole thing inside double quotes. Then I'll close the parenthesis and press Enter. And now you can see Excel found that there are 9 orders where the number of items is less than 20. Now let's move further and add another criteria. Let's say we only want to count orders that are less than 20 items and have Boston as the destination. To do that, we're going to use the COUNTIFs function, because COUNTIFs allows us to use multiple ranges and multiple criteria at the same time. So what we're going to do now is simply modify this COUNTIF formula and make a small adjustment. I'm going to click right after the word COUNTIF and add an S, so it becomes COUNTIFs. You'll notice the formula guide now says, counts the number of cells specified by a given set of conditions or criteria. Perfect, that's exactly what we need. We'll keep the same first range, because we still want to check if the number of items is less than 20, so we will also keep this same. But now, at the end of that criteria, I'll add a comma. Since we're using COUNTIFs instead of COUNTIF, we can now add range 2 and criteria 2. So for the second criteria, I'm going to select the destination column. That's column G. I'll select from G2 to G25, then type a comma. Now Excel wants the second criteria. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the destination Boston. So inside quotation marks, I'll type Boston, then close the parentheses and press Enter. And look at that. The result shows that there is only one order where the number of items is less than 20 and the destination is Boston. Isn't that cool? And I want you to notice something important here. You can keep adding more ranges and more criteria, as many as you want, simply by adding another comma. A third criteria, fourth criteria, Excel will let you stack them. That's one of the powerful things about COUNTIFs. It allows you to combine multiple conditions in a single formula. And that's it for today's tutorial. I hope this helped you understand how COUNTIF and COUNTIFs can make your data analysis so much easier. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button. It really supports the channel. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more simple and powerful Excel tutorials just like this one. If you have any questions or want me to cover a specific Excel topic, feel free to drop a comment below. I always read your comments. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.